25. I just thought I would bring you a quick little live. We have come up with a name for this little one. Her name is Honeybee. The reason being is her fur is tan, but her tail is black, like a stinger. So her name is Honeybee. In the last 3 days, she's been going out with Odie and Dakota, and she hasn't had an accident in the house in 3 days. So that is good. As you see, she gets along with Odie pretty well. So her name will be Honeybee from here on out. Get her. Dakota's still warming up to her. Is that puppy pushing on you, huh? The puppy has not had an accident in 3 days in the house, so I think that's pretty good for 8 weeks old. But the other two, what? She coming too close to Dad, huh? You love your dad, don't you, Dakota? Tell her. Say, don't get too close to Dad. Oh, Dakota wants to play. Oh, she says, I want in this. Get her, Dakota. Get him. Get Odie. Get Odie. Get your puppy. Get your puppy, Odie. Get the puppy. Get the puppy. So if I haven't told you all yet, we live on about an acre of land that is fenced in out in the middle of nowhere. My nearest neighbor is that blue house. That's going westbound. If you go eastbound, my nearest neighbor is about 2 miles down the road. We live out in the middle of the woods. And the only reason I get to have internet out here, I do not get cable, so I have to stream because cable simply is not available. The only reason we get it is that beauty back there, the satellite dish. So, see, she's good by herself. Dakota May. We don't get very much traffic. Only now and then. As I say that, we get 2 in a row. That's very unusual. Dakota, why are you laying out in the snow? Hello, Kevin. Nice to see you. Thanks. It's, like I said, we're the nearest gas station, Dollar General, which is the closest businesses to me, is over 7 miles. Hello, Wyatt. But yes, the pups have an acre of land to play. It is fenced in, and the pup hasn't had any accidents in 3 days. Not bad for an 8-week-old puppy. And we've officially named her Honeybee because her tan body, and then she has a black tail like a stinger, so her name is Honeybee. You can tell she still has that playful side to her. She loves to play. I don't know where she's going, but yeah, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, she's venturing in the high snow where it's not been shoveled or plowed. But the dogs have over an acre to do whatever they want on. The older dogs, I can just open the door and let them out, and they will behave themselves. She's a little bit too young to let out by herself, so I come out with her even though the other dogs are out. And they're both super protective already. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. We are in the central part of Lower Michigan, in the Minton, as they call it. Hey, Nat, how are you? Just have the dogs out. Was telling the other folks in chat that the pup hasn't had any accidents in the house in 3 days. But she does come outside every time the dogs come out. And you see Dakota back there by the wood burner pile. During the summer, we do have bonfires out here because we're out in the middle of nowhere. So the new pup's doing really awesome. She's still getting the hang of the thing. Dakota's the one that's not liking her so much, but she's an old girl and she's pretty much controls what happens here. Odie has accepted the new pup, so I don't know where Dakota went to. Dakota! This is Odie. He's the old man of the group, aren't you, Odie? Are you a good boy? Odie doesn't leave my side. He's a about 10-and-a-half-year-old Australian Shepherd. The pup is Chow, German Shepherd, and Husky mix, where Dakota is full-blooded Alaskan Malamute. You see that Odie will play with the pup. Odie, be nice. There Dakota is. Yeah, Dakota's my baby girl. She is spoiled and she knows it. But I just thought I would pop on for a little while and let you guys know that they're all doing well. But the official name of the pup is Honeybee. And you can see her black tail right there if you look real close. That's why we named her Honeybee. Because it's like a black stinger. You got snow on your nose, dog. Yeah. Honeybee, you got snow on your nose? Let's see what she does going in the higher snow. See, Nat, I wasn't joking when I said to you the other night that we had got a lot of snow. Wednesday night, we got 9 inches. We're expected tonight for another 6 to 8. So we do get a lot of snow up here. "4 a.m., but you're down under. What's the temperature down there right now?" As you see, Dakota's sitting on her. She's perfectly happy out here sitting in the snow or laying in the snow. She doesn't care. But Nat, this is where I live. Notice all the trees? And if I took you to, say, go to the gas station, and it would take me 7 miles one way. My nearest neighbor is about 2.5 miles down the road that way. And then that blue house farm is my other neighbor. And usually their horses are out in the field. So what would that be? That would be what, about 80, I do believe, in Fahrenheit. Right now it's about 14 here, but we thought we'd come out and do a live outside. But yes, they do have an acre of land to play on, so they're in content. I could leave the dogs out here and have this gate wide open, and the dogs wouldn't leave the property. I don't know about the pup, that's why it's currently closed, but the other two older dogs will not leave the property even if the gate's open. See, Dakota will sit anywhere. She doesn't care. But I just thought I'd come out and do a quick live. Do you have any questions? Well, if you listen when I walk, you can hear the snow crumble underneath my feet. It's currently about 12 degrees out here. That would be like -5 for you, I do believe, in Celsius. Oh, what wild animals? Deer, you name it, out in the woods. Bear. You see everything out this way, but at night, just before, like around 4 o'clock, you'll start seeing the deer get active and they'll start moving around. Like I said, it snowed Wednesday night. We didn't see a plow until last night about 5:30. But that just tells you how far I'm out. We're the last ones to get plowed out. But yeah, it's pretty nice out here. It's quiet. That's why I moved out here. You growling at the puppy. What's the puppy? Puppy getting too close to me? Odie, you got snow on your nose. So, I think the dogs are thirsty, so I'm going to end this and take them inside. It was nice to have you guys join me for a live, and thank you for your support. Hey, Paula. There's a shot of the pup. There's old man Odie, and there's Dakota. Dakota wants to play. I was telling the other folks, Paula, that blue house down yonder is my nearest neighbor. Going to the west. But going to the east, it's about 2.5 miles to the nearest neighbor. If I go to the dollar store gas station, that's the closest businesses to me, and it's 7 miles one way. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. You can see that if I look out my front door, all I see is woods. We don't get very much traffic down this way. This is one of the few that I see almost every day. There's his puppy hanging out the window. Oh, there, set those two off. Well, we got 9 inches Wednesday night, and we're supposed to get anywhere from 6 to 9 again tonight. But we have about an acre of land so the dogs can run. Both gates are locked, so the dogs have free roam of the property. and they can do whatever they want. Well, there's our burn pile. There's our picnic table. But now you see how much property the dogs really do get to play on. As you see, they love it. They get to come out and run as much as they want. Nat was asking me what wildlife we see out here. I said bear, deer, raccoon, anything else you'd see out in the woods. We had a plow come by last night about 5 o'clock. But that was the first plow I've seen in a long time. The neighbor actually took care of this front and pushed it aside for me. In here, I did it all by shovel, and as you see, I shoveled a lot. So, her name is Honeybee. The reason I went with Honeybee is she's tan with a black tail, like a stinger. So her name is Honeybee. And Odie will let her jump all on him. He doesn't care. He's the old man of the group. We named the new puppy Honeybee because her black tail is like a stinger. So her name is officially Honeybee. Dakota, come here. And there is old Dakota May. She's the old lady of the group, and she kind of controls everything. She's not really that old. She's about 5.5. Odie is 10.5. He's the old man of the group. But those two got in it the other night. That's why she's limping a little bit. Odie grabbed her paw, and she grabbed his. So, we're coming up on 20 minutes. I think I'll go until the 20-minute mark, and then I'll end the stream. I just wanted to reach out and show you guys the pup. As you see, she's very spoiled. What? Now you want me? Odie, she wants to play, Ode. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him, Dakota. Get him. Well, I'm glad to see that you got a little pick-me-up from them. They love the snow and they love to play. As you see, Odie will play with her, but Dakota is still not real sure of her. But you see that those two get along very, very well. What are you doing, pretty girl? Are you Honeybee? Are you Honeybee? Honeybee, Honeybee. You see that they love to wrestle. Well, actually, Miss Paula, the only one that's even has a little bit of husky in her is Honeybee. That's an Alaskan Malamute. Oh, Dakota is an Alaskan Malamute purebred. And she has beautiful markings. Dakota has an arrow between her eyes on her mask. Thank you. Just kind of seeing what happens. I'm trying to stay out of it to see how they interact with each other. Dakota, look here. See that? Let's show people your arrow. See what I mean? If she'll hold still long enough, which Odie is here, so she has an arrow. I don't know if y'all seen it. Oh, it's especially fun when the weather starts changing back to spring, when she starts shedding, because Odie starts as well. I have to vacuum anywhere from 8 to 16 times a day just to get the hair up. Yes, he's full-blooded. The only one that is mixed is Honeybee. The other two are full-blooded, and those two that are plain both came from separate breeders and Amish breeders who don't register their dogs. So, yes, they are full-blooded, just no papers. As you see, Dakota wants to play, and Odie's playing a little bit. They're always very careful around the pup. What do you think, Dakota? Are you a good girl? You want a cookie? What do you say? What do you say? What? You want a cookie? Are you a pretty boy? Are you a pretty girl? Dakota, are you pretty? You are. Do you like the new puppy? You like the new puppy? Who likes the new puppy? Do you like the new puppy? What do you think? You want her to go? No, Nat. Actually, he's a red merle, Australian Shepherd. And the first time I took him to the vet couldn't believe I got him for free when I rescued him. The vet said he had perfect coloring. Odie, she wants to play. Not the puppy, stupid. As you see, she kind of controls things. But now you know why I'm a dog lover. As you see, I take care of them both very, very well. Or now 3. But the other 2, I cannot move without them. If you watch, I'll move towards the house and watch what happens. Whoa! You can't grab a hold of my slipper. And yes, I do keep my soda and my water out on the front porch because, hey, it's free refrigeration. Like right now, they're already all at the front door wanting in. And all I did is move to the house. As you see, I live in a little cabin, so it may not be the cleanest thing, but this is my cabin. It's all one room, except for the bathroom. This is all I live in. It's not very big, but it's all I need. And yes, Miss Paula, my pups are my kids. Then there's my old rusted out truck. But I'm going to get off here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you. Talk to you next time.